Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. I am Muhammad Yasin. This is virtual class of Pakistan International School Taif. This class is for the students of grade 10. We are going to do exercises of chapter 10 today, and this is our 20th video in this class. After today's lesson, we shall be able to develop understanding of comprehension question. In class 10, there is a comprehension question. We shall try to understand that comprehension question. Furthermore, we shall do exercises of chapter 10. This is exactly the comprehension question. It looks like this. This question especially is taken from your latest pattern paper. If you look at your pattern paper by Federal Board, you will find this question in that. Exactly it looks like this, and this is question number 4 in your paper. You can see there are 10 marks for this question. There is a paragraph, and at the end of the paragraph there are 4 questions. First 2 questions are of 2 marks each, and there is 1 mark for question number 3. Then there are 5 marks for question number 4. In this way, this question carries 10 marks. What is the way to do? First of all, the method is read the paragraph and questions both. You can read any one of these 2 first. You can read questions first as you like. You can read paragraph first as you like. Not so big it is. Anyway, let us read the questions first, okay? First question is explain the characteristics of an ideal citizen. Characteristics of an ideal citizen. Question number 2 is why is society formed? Give a suitable title. Make a precise of the given passage. Let us move to the paragraph. We shall try to find out the answers of these questions. A person who is aware of his duties and rights in his society is a good citizen. Do you remember what was the first question? The first question was duties of a good citizen, and they are given here in the beginning. He knows that he is a member of a group with which he is associated by thousands and one ties. He is related to the society. He realizes that he should live in harmony with other members of society. Man cannot live without a society. This is the second part of the paragraph. Here you can find the importance of society. There was a question why society is formed. Remember, you are trying to find out the answers of 2 questions. First question is characteristics of good citizen. Second question is why society is formed. He cannot live alone. He must live with other members of that society. You have to accept the conditions and traditions that a society prescribes for its members. Society gives you some rights and some duties. A good citizen does his best to do his duty to the society. He lives a clean and honest life. He always keeps away from such activities that may harm the interest of his fellow citizens. Yes, these are the questions again. Explain the characteristics of an ideal citizen. Why is society formed? Suitable title. Precise. If we look at the paragraph again, can you find out the answer of first question? If you look at the paragraph again, I think you will find these sentences directly related to the first question. What is the first question? First question is, what are the duties of a good citizen? If you write this first sentence, then from this sentence and last 2-3 sentences, you will complete your answer. Why is society formed? If you look at this question, society, directly relevant content to the society in this paragraph you will find here. Man cannot live without a society. He cannot live alone. He must live with other members of that society. You have to accept the conditions and traditions that a society prescribed for its members. Society gives you some rights and some duties. This content is directly relevant. You can add a little more, but the examiner should not feel that you are trying to write the whole paragraph. In fact, both answers are in the whole paragraph. If you write the whole paragraph in first answer, whole paragraph in second answer will be there, but you will not give good image to the examiner, and it depends upon him how many marks he gives you. You have to differentiate the answer of first and second question. That is why it is said your answer should be directly relevant to the question. If the content you got is very little, you can add less relevant content also. But if directly relevant content is enough, then don't try to increase it. If there are 40 words, 50 words, that is okay. After that, if you look at the third question, what was the third question? It was to write the title. There are two main things discussed here in this paragraph. You know very well, duties of a good citizen, this can be your title. And secondly, importance of society can also be your title. Whatever you like, you can write one title to get 1 mark. After writing the title, you have written 3 answers. Let us look at question number 4. It is to make a precise of the given passage. What is that? You have to write the paragraph once again, and you have to try to keep it short. Keep it short. Precise is correct, exactly correct. In size, in fact. You will try to leave extra words. Length of your content should be about half of this content. But in your half content, you have to cover all the points. You will cover all the points and leave extra words. For example, I have tried to write a precise here. If I read it for you, it will be, this paragraph emphasizes the duties of a good citizen and the importance of society. It shows that a good citizen is always aware of his duties and rights. He lives in harmony with others and does his best to benefit other members of society. He knows that he cannot live alone and accepts the conditions and traditions of society. He always keeps away from activities which can harm others. I have tried to cover all the points discussed in that paragraph. Not necessary it is to take this content as yours. You can change it. If you think I have left something, you add it. If you think I have added something extra, you can leave it. I have given it to you just like a sample to get understanding what shall we do to write this precise. I think you have got some understanding of this question. What is to repeat? Usually it comes at question number 4. We are set to answer the questions given at the end of the paragraph. Read the paragraph 2-3 times. Read the questions. Then try to find out the answers of those questions. Sometimes you will find the answers directly as they are given, you can write. But sometimes you have to change the subject, grammatical structure, verbs. You have to make it. But make sure that always answers of those questions are there in the paragraph. To write the title is easy, to write the precise is easy, as I have told you, but don't leave anything. Dear students, very important it is. Yes, whatever you write you get marks, but if you don't write you get nothing. Very important it is. If you don't know the answer exactly, try to write whatever you know. I'm sorry. Now we have come to our textbook. In our textbook, we read chapter 10 in our previous lesson and we did some exercises also. We shall start from comprehension section. When we were reading the passage, there were some questions given in the boxes. We found them in the passage. While reading the passage, we answered those questions also, but here I have written the answers of all those questions. For example, there was first question, have you ever experienced the same feeling while reading a book? You can write its answer like this. Yes, sometimes I experience the same feeling when I read a book with full concentration, especially when the text is an interesting story which is close to our daily life. You can change it, add in it, leave from it as you like. Question number 2 is, can modern technology take the place of books? I have written here no, but as I think it is better to write no. My experience shows or tells me. Your answer can be different. I have written no, modern technology cannot take the place of books because decades ago it was thought that the radio, television and internet would replace the books. But scenes like that of Cantonese man reading the book negate the notion that modern advances pose a threat to reading. Yes, students, it is said and it was said also, but it has not happened. Book is important at its place. Number of book readers may differ in past, in present and in future, but we cannot say modern technology will replace the books. Books will be there. They are important on its place. Question number 3 is, why does the author use the term fast food and slow food? Dear students, you know fast food is modern technology, slow food is the books. If we write the answer, it can be like this. The writer has created textual beauty by using the terms fast food and slow food. Moreover, he has contrasted the fast word of technology with the slow word of books. According to some scholars, it means that writing a book is like cooking slow food, but the reader is quicker to comprehend it. Question number 4 is, what role does a library play to promote the habit of book reading? The library plays a key role to promote the habit of book reading among people. It provides a variety of books on different topics for readers of different ages, according to their choice, by paying very little or no money. Libraries are evidence of the grandeur of a civilization. Dear students, we have finished 4 questions which were given in the passage. We found them given in the boxes when we were reading the passage. Now we are looking at 5 questions given in the exercise. We shall answer all of these questions one by one. First question is, how does a book connect the reader with the writer? The book acts as a bridge between the reader and the writer. It connects the reader and the writer because by reading a book, the reader enters into the world created by the writer. Yes, the scene which the writer has expressed in his writing, reader enter in his world. That is why it is said the book connects the reader with the writer. In what way books are better than radio, TV and the internet? We can keep a book with us forever. Yes, we can read it whenever, whichever page we like and wherever we like. Radio, TV and internet do not have these qualities. We can say radio, TV and internet is like having a fast food meal, whereas reading a book is having a 10-course meal. 10-course meal, heavy meal. Dear students, though we can carry radio, TV and internet with us now due to modern technology, but still books have their own importance that we cannot neglect. Question number 3 is, it is slow food in a word given over a fast food explained. The writer has created textual beauty by using the term fast food and slow food. Moreover, he has contrasted the fast word of technology with the slow word of books. According to some scholars, it means that writing a book is like cooking. Dear students, you will find here in some answers repetition of sentences. Don't worry, prepare them as they are given here. Repetition will not be in your examination, because in your examination you will find about one question from this lesson, and when you will answer the question, nothing will be repeated. You will write one answer only. Why should people be given more opportunity to read books? People should be given more opportunities to read books because the books are safe shelters, sustenance and roads forward. The books help us comprehend our faults and aspirations. They tell us who we could become if we are not careful. They provide the deepest connection to the moral that make us human. Yes, students, this is question number 5, the last one of this exercise. The question is, which book has inspired you the most? Why? You have to tell here the reason also. The Holy Quran has inspired me the most because it is a divine book for the whole humanity. From its revelation, it is an authentic source of guidance, and up to the day of judgment, it would be the authentic source of guidance. It guides us in all respects of our life. You can write different answer. You can write a different book as you like. This answer is just like a sample which you can change. Dear students, we have come to the next exercise, that is about library skills. If we read the instructions, you will find libraries play a very important role in promoting reading habit. Yes, we all know. With joint effort, you and your friends can also make a small library at your locality. Visit your school library to learn the following library skills with the help of the librarian. Yes, students, you can visit your library and talk to the librarian. You can ask the librarian the following questions. We can read here. Exactly, I don't know what your librarian will tell you after listening this question. But here we can prepare ourselves to ask the questions. We can try to understand these questions. First question is how to alphabetize book titles, words and names. Why is it important? First question is why we arrange the books in alphabetical order. If you look in a dictionary, You will find the words arranged in a dictionary in alphabetical order. What does it mean? First of all, you will find the words in the dictionary starting with A, then you will find the words starting with B. Why they are arranged in alphabetical order? Because it is easy for us to find out a word when they are arranged in alphabetical order. It is the same in the library also. Books are arranged according to their title in alphabetical order. In this way, we are able to find out a book. Question number 2 is how to locate fiction and non-fiction books and books by subject. What does this question mean? This question means the books related to fiction are separate from the non-fiction. What is fiction and non-fiction? Fiction is books related to novel, drama. Non-fiction are our academic books. The question is why they are arranged separately. You can understand the answer by yourself also. If they are arranged in two different groups, we can find them easily. What is the use of card catalog? Card catalog is also a book or box in which cards are kept containing the names of the books. They are also arranged in alphabetical order. The purpose of that is also to find out the card of a book. When we find the card of a book, on that card information about the book will be available. It will guide us where the book is, in which shelf it is, and then we shall be able to find it out easily. What is the difference between author card, title card and subject card? Dear students, these are the cards. Author card, it is clear. Cards which contain authors. Author is the writer of the book. Title card means containing the title of the book. Subject cards means the cards separate, containing separate subjects. And about those subjects, all the books will be put over there. Why are cases and shelves labeled? Cases and shelves are labeled, for example, at the top if there is written biology, it means all bio books are placed over there. You can find the book of your interest very easily. Which books are placed in the reference section and why? Dear students, reference section is another section. In this section, books written by scholars, researchers are kept. We can find references over there. They are related to higher studies. If we want a reference related to any article, we can find it there in those books. Yes, students, this was the exercise related to library skills. You read the questions 2-3 times. You will understand the meaning of these questions. Then you can contact your librarian available in your school and ask him these questions to get better understanding of the answers of these questions. Dear students, this is grammar section. In this section, this is the first exercise, that is A. We are set to choose the correct relative pronouns. Why are you so sad? I have lost the pen which I bought this morning. What will be the correct option to fill in number 1? A. In part number 2, have you seen the man who bought a book from the shop? For part number 2, the correct option will be C part, which is who. This is the next page. If you look at part number 3, you will see the man you were talking. What will be correct option? Who you were talking to at the meeting is my cousin. Look at number 4. Fareed said that he needed most was a long and quiet holiday. Part number 5. Have you got anything which these poor women could take for their children? Dear students, this was the first exercise of grammar section. To start the next exercise, we have to develop understanding of adjective clause. First of all, we should know what is adjective. Dear students, noun is a word that tell us a name of place or thing, that is called noun. In the same way, we find more words that tell us about those nouns. They are called adjectives. And if the same work is done by a phrase or a clause, that is called adjective phrase or adjective clause. What is the function of adjective clause? It modifies a noun or pronoun. It begins with the relative pronoun. Example is the umbrella. The umbrella is noun and which has a broken handle. Which has a broken handle is a clause. It is telling us about the condition of umbrella. That is why this is called adjective clause, because it is doing the work of an adjective. It is telling us about the noun. Is mine. It will work like this. This is the exercise. In this exercise, we are said to pick out the adjective clause in each sentence. A person is noun. Who acknowledge this mistake? Who acknowledge this mistake will be adjective clause. People is noun. Who live in glass houses? This will be adjective clause. Okay, if we select them, it will look like this. A person. Adjective clause is who acknowledge his mistake. In number 2, who live in glass houses. Number 3, that have been recommended. Number 4, that she posed. Number 5, who has been invited. Yes, students, this is exercise C. What is given here? In the following sentences, replace adjective clauses by adjective or adjective phrase. This long one is adjective clause. We shall replace it by one word or a group of words, but not so long it should be. This is the question. If you have got the understanding of the question, we can do it. Yes, this is who consider the interest of other people. We can say caring person. Our answer will be he is a caring person. We have replaced adjective clause by the word caring. Caring is adjective. In the same way, if we do part number 2, which is the road that leads most quickly to the station? Which is the shortest road to the railway station? We have replaced adjective clause by adjective phrase. Okay. This is question number 3. The explanation he gave was not satisfactory. He gave an unsatisfactory explanation. This is the place where our forefathers landed. This is the landing place of our forefathers. The reason why he failed is obvious. He has an obvious reason for his failure. Dear students, this exercise will be done like this. Yes, students, in your homework you will write the answers of comprehension questions done in today's lesson. You know, in the beginning we did one question of comprehension. In comprehension we try to understand how to answer the questions given at the end of the paragraph, and you will write the answers. There are 4 questions to answer. You will write the answers of all 4 questions in your notebook. It will prepare you to answer these questions in future. After that, you will do all exercises of unit 10 that we did today in our today's lesson, and they will help you to memorize them also. That will be your homework. Dear students, that is all from our today's lesson. See you later in a new lesson. Goodbye.